Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Team Toyota of Princeton to check out this pre-owned 2025 Toyota 4Runner. This is the TRD Pro trim. Black paint on the outside. You got the matte black TRD 18-inch wheels. We have cockpit red soft-tex material. We got a big-time expensive 4Runner here on the channel. So you can let me know if you're looking for this off-road capable SUV. Is this new TRD Pro 4Runner the one you would shell out over $70K for used? You can let me know as we go through the vehicle. So let's dig in. Front end of the TRD Pro 4Runner in the black. We have all gloss black up front with a full spread of LED lighting across the front. LED fog lamps from Rigid Industries, the Toyota badge right in the middle. Now, as we look underneath the vehicle on the SR5 and TRD Off-Road Premium 4Runners that we did earlier, we had a front air down, which restricted your approach angle to 19 degrees. Now, without it on the TRD Pro, the approach angle increases to 33 degrees, 24-degree departure angle, 24-degree breakover angle, and then we have the TRD steel skid plates underneath the vehicle. As we come around to the wheel and tire package on this TRD Pro, we have the 18-inch matte black TRD wheels, the red TRD badge on the center cap. Wheels are wrapped in Toyo Open Country all-terrain tires, 265 on the width of 70 series sidewall 18s. All four corners, four-wheel drive. Suspension-wise, if I can get a shot of that, we have the Fox QS3 bypass shocks with piggyback reservoirs. We come on out 10.1 inches of ground clearance. We do have the TRD running boards on the side. That is an option as we move in closer. Color match side view mirror caps, LED turn signals, 360-degree view cameras, color match front and rear door handle, fuel filler on the left side. Up top, we have a color matched roof, gloss black on the roof rails. We do have the sunroof. And then as we come over the back, we have the roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper tucked up underneath the roof spoiler. And then in the back, we're going to have a full spread of LED lighting in the back. And the Toyota badge is all blacked out right above the license plate. And then underneath the license plate is where you see that TRD Pro stamped into the tailgate. I-Force Max call out on the back. Towing hitch, which we'll talk about, and then our spare is tucked up underneath the rear bumper. Under the hood of this TRD Pro 4Runner, we have Toyota's 2.4-liter I-Force Max turbocharged inline four-cylinder hybrid engine, made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 326 horsepower, 465 pound-feet of torque. This vehicle can tow up to 6,000 pounds. MPGs, 23 in the city, 24 on the highway, and 23 combined. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. When new, the 4Runner TRD Pro was base price $66,900. This vehicle had a bunch of options on it. We'll go over those when we check out the window sticker. Once we add those in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,450 from Toyota's Tahara Aichi Japan assembly plant, the total vehicle MSRP on this vehicle when new was $71,299. Now, with just over 1,600 miles on the clock, the used car asking price $75,664. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in closer. Black soft touch across the top with the red stitching. We drop down, we have the cockpit red insert, soft armrest with the red cross stitch, rubber grab handle, door handle right here. We have 2 memory seat settings, and then we do have power fold side view mirrors in and out. Come on down. We have a good sized door pocket, the JBL sound system in here. We do have a large dead pedal with aluminum finish on your brake and accelerator. The floor mats in the rear of the vehicle. This time, full power for the driver and the front passenger. Cockpit red Softex. Bolstering is soft. We do have perforation with kind of like a camouflage look on the insert, but the bolstering on the side is soft and the headrests feel firm. Front passenger door panel, same as the driver, but you don't get the memory seat settings. Up top here, we're going to have hard black plastic. You're going to have an area to slide your phone right in here, but it's not rubberized, so things could slide around. We have the faux carbon fiber into this Toyota badge right here in the black and red into your heat and air vent. And then we have the red soft touch and a good size glove box. Now as we come on over here, we have Toyota's 14-inch infotainment screen, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. I have the air conditioning on max because it's only 9:15 in the morning and it's already 95 degrees out here in central Jersey. But 14-inch wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in nav through a subscription only. We have your radio, Sirius XM, AM, FM, HD radio, Bluetooth your phone, vehicle settings, trip information, vehicle alerts, standard settings, set up your user profile, Bluetooth devices, Wi-Fi hotspot, over-the-air updates. You can also do some customization in here for your lights, for your illumination, door controls, boarding and exit, which is that easy exit. So the seat will move back, the wheel will move up to get out of your way so you can get in and out easier. And then your climate right here and your utilities. So they have that set. As we go to reverse, there it goes. Nice large backup camera with 360-degree view, and then a whole bunch of different views down here as well. So you can see exactly what's going on when you're on or off road. Then we go back to the beginning. The TRD push button start right up here. 2 heat and air vents. There's your volume. Down further, you're going to have your dual climate. And I think we can go ahead and maybe turn this down a little bit now. We'll see. Sync them together. You're all set. 3-stage heated seats, 3-stage ventilated seats for the driver and the front passenger with a heated steering wheel right over here. And then you have the controls right here for the AC system. Underneath that, you're going to have a wireless charging pad, a 12-volt and 2 USB-Cs, the TRD shifter, go through this 8-speed automatic transmission, and then you're going to have an electric brake auto vehicle hold. Here are your drive modes as well as your 2 high, 4 high, 4 low. You are going to have your tow haul mode. You're going to have downhill ascent control, crawl control, multi-terrain select, right, trailer, camera views, lock that rear diff, disconnect the front stabilizer bar. We do have a little pouch over here and a rubber grab handle, 2 cup holders with rubber underneath, and then our 4Runner key fob for TRD Pro. Here it is. Lock, unlock, pop the tailgate panic button with your Toyota badge on the back. And it says 4Runner with that camouflage design. Would have been nice to say TRD Pro. Now, as we come on in, soft armrest, we open that up. We have a larger area underneath for storage. The TRD Pro steering wheel is a leather-wrapped wheel with perforation and your top dead center in red. Toyota badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel with TRD underneath there. Now, as I mentioned, you have easy exit. So if you have your memory seat set and that programmed in on the infotainment screen, as I showed you earlier, when you turn the car off and open the door, the seat will move back and the wheel will move up to its highest position to let you out earlier. Unfortunately, I have the seat back and the wheel in its highest position already, and my leg is going to hit the steering wheel. So, unless they're able to raise this wheel up higher or flatten this off, it's going to be a little bit compromised getting in and getting out if you're 5'11" or taller. As we come on in, flat black on the switchgear volume, voice commands, right? Controls here for the digital portion of your dash, telephone commands. On the right, adaptive cruise modes for your infotainment system. No paddles. Up on the left, headlight controls, fog lamp controls, turn signals. On the right, front and rear wiper. Over here on the left, brighten dim the dash, pop your fuel filler door. Adaptive high beams on or off, traction control off. Turn on that 120-volt AC in the back. Pop the tailgate. There's your aux gauges right here. Just put on a winch, light bars, whatever you want to do. Right here, door on or off. That's the power lift gate. And then your TRD light bar on or off right there. And like I mentioned earlier, we have an electric tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have our fully digital dash. Let's check out the drive modes now, where we have Eco, Normal, and Sport as far as your regular drive modes. So I think for now we'll just stick with Normal. But then, as I mentioned, you have Tow Haul right there. If you want to put that on, you can just push the button, right? You have downhill ascent control. Of course, that's not available right now because we're just sitting in park. Multi-terrain select. That's unavailable right now. So we can go back out of that. So you got some other options other than that. And then, of course, you have an ability to change the way you have this thing set up as far as a theme goes. I think we'll stick with number 3, just push OK. And then you can go to each side, and you can go ahead and make further adjustments depending on what you might want to see, depending on whether maybe if you're on the road or whether you're off-road. Then you can go to the right side, and you can do the same thing with the availability of things over here on the right. So nicely done, and it is quite clear. Overhead console, if you want your dome lighting to come on off and you open and close the door, this button right here that says door remains in the center. So when you open the door, the lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. Spot for your sunglasses right there. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. And this right here, push to open, that's going to put that rear glass down in the back. Push it up towards the roof to lower, pull it down towards you to put her back up, closed. Now we have the controls for the standard sunroof. So the shade's manual. Then if you want to open it, you have to push the button, glass goes back, wind buffeter comes up, you can close her on up. There we go. And then if you want to tilt the right switch, you push up, tilts up, push down, comes back closed, and then you can close that with your hand. Now, rear view mirror, framed rear view mirror with home link and the magic button, flip that forward, digital rear view mirror, and these controls underneath the right side, going to raise and lower that rear view camera to fit your eye line, zoom in, zoom out. Sun visor with vanity and an LED light. Does it slide? No, but you have an extension. Getting into the back seat of this 4Runner, but first the rear door panel, same action as the driver. The black soft touch, the soft armrest, the red insert, the rubber on the handle. So I do like your consistency design and use of materials front to back. I have the seat set for my driving position. Let's hop on in. Here are these running boards, these TRD running boards down here. For $1,250 extra, I wouldn't bother with those, but you let me know if you'd add them or not. And then we can just grab our grab handle if we need to, pull ourselves in, duck to get in, because the rear seats are up higher than the front. So I barely have enough room, maybe 1.5 inches for my head. Shoulders, plenty of room, enough room for my knees. The grab handle, like I mentioned, right here. The red soft text all the way down, seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. In the back, 2 heat and air vents, 2 USB-Cs, and a home power source. And then we have the cockpit red on the seats, looking good, same materials, and then super soft on the armrest, 2 cup holders. So overall, even though you're sitting up a bit higher, other than some compromised headroom for taller people, it's pretty comfortable in the back. Getting into the cargo area of this TRD Pro 4Runner, well, it's a power lift gate. You can pop it from the key fob or the dash. You have a hands-free option, or you can come to the back, and right above the license plate, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now, with the rear seats up, 48.4 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this 2-row 4Runner. But as you can see, they already have these built into the back in case you want to add that 3rd row, which is available. And then we have some LED lighting right here, some tie downs right here. We have our 12-volt battery in behind that panel, and over here on the right side, more LED lighting, a 12-volt, and you do have underneath here some additional room for storage. We have the all-season mat, TRD Pro all-season mats right here. but we don't have any releases to get those rear seats down. So you need to come around, and here's the button. Down it goes. Now it can either come all the way up like this, or you can push it down flat if you want a flat floor. And then you can go around and do the other side. There you go. So now, with the rear seats down, we're looking at 90.2 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this 4Runner TRD Pro. Okay, window sticker time. Now, we don't have the original. That was not saved by the person who had this car, which was a mistake. But here's the Repro 4Runner TRD Pro 25. Safety rating's not done yet. MPG estimates. Standard equipment. Options. Total vehicle MSRP 1 new. Remember now, the used asking price was 1,600 miles on it, 75,664. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 4Runner TRD Pro, and right off the bat, I do have good visibility out of all the glass. Of course, we have the digital rear view mirror to make sure you have an unobstructed view out the back. I got good size side view mirrors, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision. We have Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 in here, so that's good, right? You're going to have all the safety tech. You're going to have your LED lighting up front and out back for safety as well. And we got this huge infotainment screen, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. And then you have all your amenities in here for something this expensive. You have heated ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, wireless charging pad, dual power seats. You have the soft tex instead of the cloth, because I'm not going to put leather in here. I think the soft tex is probably easier to keep clean when you take this off-road than leather would be. That's just my view, but you let me know if you have experience with that. Again, wireless charging pad, USB-C connectivity, up front and out back, the ability for third row, stops on a dime, and we have the iForce Max. Now, this is not the iForce Max that's in the Tundra. This is the 2.4 turbocharged inline four-cylinder hybrid that would be in the Tacoma as the iForce Max, right? 326, 465, 6,000 pounds of towing. But we have a lot more off-road action, right? You have your 10.1 inches of ground clearance, so more ground clearance than a standard 4Runner. And you have the Fox shocks, the off-road TRD suspension. You have no more front air dam, right? So now you're getting an increased approach angle of up to 33 degrees. So more off-road capability in the TRD Pro than we've seen in the SR5 and in the TRD Off-Road Premium, which was not an inexpensive vehicle, but this is a very expensive 4Runner. 71.3, let's call it new. Now 75,664, so we have a $4,365 markup premium for this vehicle used over the new car price. We'll talk about that in a minute. 19.7 foot turning radius. We're going to let this guy in the minivan come by us first, though, before we go ahead and try that. And it will make it. And there is your 360-degree view cameras, but I'm not going to clear the garbage can. So we'll back up a little bit. Don't want to ruin the guy's day on a Monday. But a nice, clear backup camera, nice and large. And that'll stay on now with the front view until we get up to a certain speed. And then we can head back down the road. Now, you're not going to see off-road action in this vehicle. I'd love to do it, but this is for sale at a dealer. You're not going to trash it off-road. Can't do that. You see the big channels, do that, but that's on press releases, media drives with pre-production vehicles, not something that is this valuable that is currently for sale at a dealer, but it's something you can come down and buy. And speaking of buying, would you pay a premium of $4,365 for this? I bet I know what your answer is. I know what my answer is, and that's a big fat no. And I'm probably sure your answer would be the same. But somebody will come down to this dealer and will pay that markup. Why? Because if nobody would pay it, they wouldn't do it. Somebody, and I call them a member of the More Money Than Brains Club, will do that to get this truck, SUV. But it's not going to be me, and I'm sure it's probably going to not be any of you savvy YouTube reviewers out there either. But you let me know. If you're in the market for an off-road capable SUV, is this 4Runner TRD Pro the way you would go? Or would you even spend more money on that Trail Hunter? Would you do it? Let me know. If you're not going to go 4Runner because you don't like the change, personally, this one is quieter. The engine driveline is quieter. But again, you got an iForce Max Inline 4. People love that 4-liter V6 and the 5-speed automatic, which was unbreakable if you maintained it. But you let me know what you would do with this. Would you get it? Would you not get it? And you know what? If you're not going to get it, what are you going to get instead? Put that in the comments as well. But I do want to thank Team Toyota of Princeton on the used car side for allowing the channel access to this pre-owned 2025 Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.